And now to the world of beverages and potential health food fads. We're talking Savsi Smoothies, which are the fastest growing smoothie company in the UK.
In just 3 years, this company's turned into a $13 million turnover business. Savsi has seen a 600% increase in sales in just the last 12 months.
Now, the word Savsi actually means crammed full of goodness. It's Georgian, would you believe?
And the idea came from the founder's mum, who was pregnant and had to start making her own smoothies to combat iron deficiency and generally stay healthy.
Guka Tavbaridze is the founder and the chief executive of Savsi Smoothies and joins us now. Welcome to the programme.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thank you. So, this is really your mum's recipes, and it's 30-odd years in the making. How hard was it to turn from, your mum's kitchen into, a business that is turning over sort of 600% turnover?
It was very challenging, but very exciting at the same time. It was roughly around 5 years ago that I wanted to start something of my own. Earning a living wasn't enough anymore. I wanted to start something with the right values and watch it grow into something spectacular. But I literally had no idea how to start. I had no FMCG experience and no degree. Just a normal guy with a dream of wanting to do something of my own. At Savsi, I experienced really humble beginnings. First 2 years of setting up the brand and launching it January 2013, I was actually sleeping on my mother's couch, which was my meeting room, bedroom, everything in her living room. So it was quite challenging, but as an early entrepreneur, you're willing to do whatever it takes.
And clearly, you've managed to pull it off because, as you say, you didn't go to business school or anything like that, but you were very passionate about your product. How did you manage to get these smoothies from your mum's kitchen, as it were, from the blender, onto the shelves of supermarkets around this country, being sold, by the millions?
Well, the first question I asked myself was, why wasn't any other companies making smoothies which were raw and nutritious, same way as my mother was making in her kitchen? The drinks were heat pasteurized or made with powders and all sorts of additives.
Loads of sugar, of course, as well, added sugar.
Yeah, absolutely. So there was definitely a gap in the market. But the big challenge and the key challenge for me was, how do I take what's in my mother's kitchen, those raw, fresh ingredients, and put them on the shop floors, bottle them up and put them on the shop floors without compromising on the taste, quality and nutrition of the drink. Initially, I was advised that the pasteurization was the only way. And if I didn't follow through this method, then I wouldn't have a business. But I absolutely refused, purely because I wanted to stay faithful to the consumers who would be drinking our drinks and to the values of my mother, the way she was making it in her kitchen.
So some of the bigger, more well-known competitors do a different process. They're using powders, they're using a heat pasteurization process, which is not as authentic and natural. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely.
And that's why your smoothies actually are quite a bit more to buy than, say, for example, the bigger names we've heard of that are on the shelves everywhere.
Yes, to understand how heat pasteurization works, you're effectively cooking the ingredients to 71 degrees. And once you cook them to 71 degrees twice, you're stripping it of all nutrition that's left in the drinks. So the way we make it is totally different. We use cold pressing and HPP method. Now, once you cold press something, you're preparing the ingredients in its raw, natural form as it should be. And these ingredients are then blended. Once they're blended as per recipe, it's bottled in its raw form.
But Guka, the thing is, looking at these products, you've got purple, orange, green, white. I mean, those are all very similar looking in colour and clear bottles. So lots of other ones that we see on the shelf. So, and of course, that they are more expensive. So to people who don't know the brand and don't know about the fact that cold press is better for you, why would people go out and buy this when the one that looks really similar to it, right next to it on the shelf, is maybe £1, $1 cheaper?
Well, this is the challenge we face as a brand and something that we're looking to overcome. It's really important to us that we do talks like this and we get as much noise out there as possible that cold pressing is better for the consumers and they get a fresher product.
There's so much more to discuss, but as ever, we're told we're out of time, which is a real shame. But thank you so much for coming in and telling us your story, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.